Hello everybody. So in this video I'm going to be showing you how I create a playlist in Spinitron. Okay, and this is not meant to be the official way, the best way. This is a way that I figured out works for me. So I make my show beforehand, I pre-record it, and I also upload it to Mixcloud. And when I upload it to Mixcloud, I put in the song information already. So I already prepare this kind of spreadsheet. And I always have the song, the artist, and I also have the time where it starts. Now, where it starts in the file is actually 0, 000. But when I upload it to Spinitron, I have to do it the exact time when it appears in the first show. So my show starts at 4 o'clock. So 4 o'clock, Jackson Browne, the music will start on that. Okay, so I've done that for all of those. So you might say, well, that sounds great for you, but do I really need to do that? And I'll show you another way to do that later on, but I'm going to start with this, okay? I'm also not sure you need the album information. I think it might find it without it, but I've been including it. I collect it, so I might as well use it. All right, so you make a spreadsheet if you decide to follow my way of doing it, and I'm going to select all of these, and I'm going to copy it. All right, now I'm going to go over to Spinitron account. Okay, so what I go do here is I'm going to do playlist, and I'm going to create a new playlist for Lost in the Tracks. All right, and here is the name. And in the last video, I put acquired music. I was thinking, well, I don't really play my own instrument and that sort of stuff. And I don't want people to think I just have local people on, so I did put acquired music, but thinking about it, I think acquired music show would be something like Strange Currency or Blues Before Sunrise or something like that. So I just did change it back to local music, so if you want to do that. Now this is today's date, which is not when my show is. This is Friday. Okay, so it should be the 21st. Oh, good. That's helpful. And it's from 4 to 6 p.m. Okay, 20 minutes. Okay, and here's the information for my show. It put that in, and then I'm going to put my episode name. But I don't usually put a description anyway. So submit. Okay, so if you don't have your playlist prepared beforehand, you'd use this interface, which I'll explain a little bit more later. But actually, I've already got it, so I'm going to import, and I could choose the file, but this works just as well. So I already copied it. Now I'm going to paste it in there. So I'm going to go process. All right. Now, so it's going to put this in this row here, in a bunch of rows. You have to make sure these are right. So artist, Jackson Browne is an artist. Leaving Winslow is the name of the song. That's what they call the release. And here they don't know what that is. So this is time of when that song plays. All right, so I'm going to import this. Okay, so we see all of this information right in here. Now notice it's missing a lot. Now, so what I do is I come for the first one, Jackson Browne, Leaving Winslow. I press this little magnifying glass there. Okay, and then it's going to go into their database and find that information. Okay, and I pick it. We have Leaving Winslow or Standing on the Breach. Well, that's the title track. That's the album. I want Leaving Winslow, the name of the song. Okay, and see it put in the duration. It put in the year. It put in the name of the record company. Okay, so you don't need to provide all that information. I think if it just has that basic information, you press this, you find which one matches. I think that's all you really need to do. Okay, so let me go ahead. I'm going to do a few more for you here. Obscure Tones, and that's the only one there. Now, Steel Rail Blues by Gordon Lightfoot. That's been on a bunch of releases, so I got to go here and find which one I'm talking about. Okay, it's that one. All right, so now I'm going to go through and take care of the rest. So I finished all the tracks for my show. Now, as we look through here, I look at the times. So there are 3 times it didn't find. So in that case, what I do is I start filling out the song right here. I give it one more try. So interestingly, one is Sheryl Crow. So that should be in there. So I first fill in the artist, and I go over here to the release. And then I find the song. All right, so in this case, it found out all the information, got the label, got a cover, got the duration, and it got this thing here. I think this is the most important thing, actually, that ISRC number. All right, so and I'm going to, and don't want this time right here, 2:42. So I'm going to press Q. Okay, so it's put that in, except it's waiting for me to put the time. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in its place. Sheryl Crow. Let's see, where is Sheryl Crow? Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and fill in the right time. All right, so I'm going to accept this one, and I can delete this one now. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and do that for the other two songs I did not find the time to. All right, so there it is. So I got all the information for all my songs, just like that. All right, so now let me do this one more time, but this time I'm not going to include the timestamp here. Okay, so I'm going to copy this, go down to the bottom, and click that. So those 3 columns are copied. All right, and then I'm going to schedule a new playlist for, let me choose it for next Tuesday. So 2 p.m., it's going to start 23rd. Okay, so all of this will stay the same. Now there's an easier way to do the rebroadcast, which I'll show you next time. So normally you would not have to do this. The rebroadcast will be very easy. All right, so here I'm into the import box, and see I'm importing it in without the times. So I'm going to process it, and all of this is right. So I'm going to import, and you can set the time. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to press import. Okay, so here we go. So we have all of this information in here, and I can go through here and do the same process with this. Okay. Okay, so I can do that now. So then what you can do when you're at the radio station, log into Spinitron, and then when this song starts, as soon as it starts, you're going to press that. It's going to put the right start time right there, and then you press submit. Okay, and there you have it right there. Okay, you wait for the next song to start, you press here, and the start time goes right there, and you can press submit there. Okay. Except you probably would want to make sure it has the data associated with it. Okay, yeah, you can do that afterwards as well. So there's a couple ideas of how to do a playlist if you want to take the time and do the spreadsheet in advance. In a future video, I hope to give you a few ideas on how you might do it without doing it in advance. Okay, all right, hope that helps. Talk to you soon, everybody.